Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason
And
X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
We're back. Ooh, I think I'm low. Hello.
Are you low?
Oh,
Get
I'm not
low.
high enough.
Get low. I don't know the
Low.
words to the song.
Hi. Hello? I think I don't know. I might be too low.
Too low.
I don't know. This is weird.
Let us know in the chat. How's Kevin sound?
I don't know. What's happening?
It's been a while. We're a little out of practice.
Somebody touched my board.
You cats?
I mean,
Kevin is quiet.
Kevin is quiet. Okay.
Got to boost your gain.
Hello? Oh, God.
Oh, well, that looked better on the board.
Hello? Is this better? Gain is at 50.
That's a lot of
what?
gain,
I've
fella.
never tried my sound effects. Hang on.
Going on an adventure? Oh my God. He's only been producing this show for...
Hello?
How the fuck long have you been in Texas?
Welcome back to the show.
I can't hear you at all now.
I know. That's because you have a different source than they do. Oh,
I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
I don't know. Ooh. Okay, it's enough of that.
Thank the Lord.
I have no idea if that did anything at all, but it sounded
So anyway, we haven't been doing this for a while. You've been producing the show for almost a decade and can't fucking figure out any audio, anything.
Listen, everything is falling apart. Everything is breaking. I'm losing headphones. The scenes and transitions and effects and audios do not translate into other scenes and things and other shows that we do. I seem to always have a problem anytime I go live by just myself. The monitor never works. No, I don't know what it is. I don't like. Here's the thing. Earnestly,
fail, Kevin. Fail.
Like seriously. Like I have gone through and I've looked at stuff. I've researched things, and it's just it's not me. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not me. It's not my fault. Okay, there are external forces that are causing this to happen. And I don't know why.
But there's one common denominator, man.
Yes, the universe.
Hey, Fenton, how you doing?
It's
good to see you, buddy.
It's not my fault.
I mean, I didn't say that.
But I know you didn't say that. I look like an asshole with these headphones. Like, holy shit. Could these be any fucking bigger? This is why I don't wear headphones like this. I'm switching these out. These look fucking ridiculous.
I
gotta change.
I tried to tell him before the show. He didn't listen. But anyway, folks, we've been away forever. Kevin has been out gallivanting. I've done my own gallivanting as well. 'Tis the season. It is Thanksgiving is tomorrow. It is the worst holiday.
Wait, the what?
But it's better than a regular day, but not by much.
Did you say Thanksgiving is the worst holiday?
It's the worst holiday.
Is it though? Why? Why do you think it's the worst holiday?
Name a worse one.
Arbor Day.
Bro, you don't like trees? Fuck you.
I mean, I like trees, but I'm just saying.
Right.
I
like trees better than turkey.
Arbor Day.
Well, they fucking go out and plant trees. They go to the park like a normal fucking person.
No, you do that on Earth Day. You clean up the parks. And
do it on both days.
You smoke a tree.
I was out at the fucking beach, watching some kids pick up glass.
Well, for Arbor Day.
And yeah, cleaning up the
shit
beach
about
and
glass.
Shit.
Like.
No, you do your part. You help out the environment.
You should
like
do that. Oh! Christopher Columbus Day is worse.
Excuse me, that's Indigenous Peoples Day.
Well, no, that's a different holiday.
Is it?
Yes.
Do they take that? I thought that's what they did. They did a rebranding.
Well, no. I don't know if it was necessarily a rebranding. Then it was just they took one away and put a new one in its place.
What you got against the moon?
Summer.
Yeah, the moon's dope.
The moon is pretty dope.
I mean, we've never been there, but like, it's dope.
I mean, I've never been there. Some people have.
Nobody has.
Well, I did go to the moon that one time, but that's a different question.
No, same day. Kevin.
No, same day. But
like, no, okay. So like Columbus Day, can we all just agree like Columbus Day isn't a thing anymore?
Columbus Day is not a thing anymore.
It's not a thing anymore. So thusly Thanksgiving is the worst holiday because it's the only one that involves mass slaughter of a people.
Well, I mean, like now that they got rid of Columbus Day, yeah.
Exactly.
The only holiday to be formally canceled.
Right. Like even St. Patrick's Day, like they're still cool with that.
What's wrong with St. Patrick's Day? Oh, there was like the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we're so cool. So like it's okay, but still Thanksgiving is still better than an average day. It's still better than an average day. Like you get to sit down, you get to eat some shit, and then you get to watch some shit.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about this earlier, me and the wife, and we usually always go over, pretty early to my mother's house.
Sure.
She's doing the whole cooking thing, and we usually go there so that the kids can watch the Thanksgiving Day parade because A, we don't have cable, and B, I'm not paying for cable.
Is that shit not on YouTube yet?
I don't think so. It's weird. It's still one of those like weird, like cash grab things where
it's gotta be on YouTube now.
I don't think. I mean, somebody's streaming it. Let's be honest. Like somebody's. But the point being, this year I'm just like, listen, the parade always fucking sucks. It's always awful. It's always terrible. Mm-hmm. It's the same. It's either the same fucking balloons, and then you have to sit through 2.5 fucking hours of half a musical number from whatever the fuck is on Broadway, starring the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and like all you have to do, you sit through all that shit to see the Rockettes kick, and I'm just like, God damn it, I fucking hate this parade every year. But we always, and this year I'm like, I'm not doing it. We're showing up at like fucking noon. And we're going to watch the end of the dog show, and then we're going to eat the turkey, and everyone's going to pass out, and then we're going to start shopping.
You're just trying to speed run Thanksgiving.
Because it's the worst holiday.
I mean,
it's still better than a regular day, but it's the worst holiday.
Okay, like, I'm willing to come in the boat with you on this.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Going scuba.
I don't know if I would necessarily brand it the worst holiday, but I would say that most other holidays are better.
Yeah, like even fucking Labor Day. Like you're getting appreciated. Like you don't get appreciated on Thanksgiving. You have to appreciate others. Like what the fuck's that all about?
Thankful. That's the whole point. You got to give thanks.
Yeah, it worked out real well for the natives. Just saying. It's fucked up, man. Why do we celebrate this day? I don't get it.
I'm not arguing you on this.
I'm against it.
I mean, like, listen, we're really not doing a whole lot for the Thanksgiving Day. It's just going to be the two of us. We're going to do more of like a potluck.
Listen, the gobbledygooker's more over than Thanksgiving.
I mean, gobbledygooker.
Just throwing it out there, Patrick.
I mean, who Thanksgiving? Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, so like we're kind of taking it easy this year for Thanksgiving. It's just going to be the two of us. Gonna cook up.
New Year's Day is way better, Fenton. That's starting to do. That's like optimism on fucking steroids. Oh. That's like J. Freddy optimism.
Where are we going with this?
The man asked a question. I had an answer for him.
So you're gonna speed run Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just get the Black Friday is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, except I'm poor, so like I don't have any money. I'm just real excited for the deals.
You like I feel like at this point, like it's less about the interest in buying things, more about the interest in just like watching to see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of that. Well, it's here's the thing. I really feel like COVID killed Black Friday,
among other things. Yeah.
Well, I mean, one's not more important. I'm not weighing
No, I'm not
counting the bodies,
like,
Kevin. I'm not counting the bodies. Okay, I'm just saying Black Friday is among them.
Yeah.
So, anyway, point being is the sales on the one specific day no longer matter because they're all week long.
The deals have been running for the last 3 weeks.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Which I'm upset because like the thing I actually want to buy isn't on sale right now.
Oh.
So that means it's not going to be.
What are you trying to buy?
I'll tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, fair. You know?
Oh shit!
Because...
I got. Oh.
Did you fuck up?
No, I didn't fuck up. No, not yet. I need to make sure that I don't miss an opportunity.
Okay, there you go.
I should write this down.
There you go. Oh, he's making notes. It's that time of year, folks. Like, don't forget about the people that you care about. Make sure that you get them something nice. Make sure that you make a note of all those that you care about and get them something special.
Yeah.
And then all those that you don't, there's those fucking what, like the gift packs.
Gift packs
at Walmart.
Gift cards. Gift packs. Walmart.
No, like okay, like gift card. I think we've both agreed is a bullshit gift.
No, it's the way to go.
No, fuck you. It's a horrible gift.
No, gift cards. This is the way. Yes.
See, I recently got gift cards. I got those fucking Visa.
Okay, see, that's like a little like, if you're gonna send a Visa gift card, just send cash.
Just send cash because now I got fucking $1.50. I don't know what the fuck to do with. So
yeah, like,
there you go.
I am a supporter of a well thought out gift card. Like, not just a generic, hey, here you go. Like, hey, here's a gift card to dinner and a movie, or here's a gift card to like a show or an experience or something you can go and do. Rock climbing.
Well, hold on. Well, let's be very specific.
Okay.
A gift card and a ticket are two different things.
Not unless the gift card is used to purchase a ticket.
Well, that's different. Well, no, I'm talking about the actual gift. So, like, if I get tickets to like a show, right? So if I get like concert tickets, I'm like, oh shit, like they thought of me and this show that I really want to see. Yeah. So that's a very nice gift. If I get a Ticketmaster gift card, I'm like, well, yeah.
You know, Ticketmaster's gonna, take like 50%.
Half of that's going in fees.
Half of that's going to Taylor Swift, and then like, everything's getting shut down, and nobody knows what to do. But like, buy, like, if somebody likes a restaurant, like, get them a gift certificate to that restaurant or a gift card to that restaurant. Like I'm cool with that. That's fine.
I did get tickets last year and I loved it. It was awesome. It's a dope show.
Did you have a point?
No, I'm reading the chat.
Oh no, I was saying.
I'm engaging the audience. I don't know.
You keep jumping to the audience. You and I are also supposed to be having a conversation here too. Okay, this is a show for like the two of us to interact and talk with one another. I feel like this entire time I've been trying to talk to you, and you're just like, "Yeah, I got tickets last year. Yeah, Jay Freddy." Like,
I'm still listening. Like I can be.
You're listening, but you're not feeding back. Brother, feed to me. Feed to me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the next spot.
Look, certain people I would rather get gift cards from. That's true. Like there are those people that you're like, those are the bad gifters. Like, how many people do you know are a bad gifter?
Nobody I know. Okay, so it's not that anybody is a bad gifter. It's that they overdo it.
Oh yeah, you've got that problem. You've got that problem a lot.
It's like, one would have been enough. The whole collection, maybe not so much.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Have you ever done that yourself though? Like trying to be impressive
I have.
Or something like that, and done a little bit too much?
In hindsight, I definitely know that there have been times where I've purchased gifts where I thought it was more thoughtful than it actually was.
And, we've all been there.
We've all been there. Like it wasn't thoughtful or like a nice gift, but it was like, I don't know, like it was okay, you know. It was like, eh.
Was it more? It was more. Did it meant more to you than it did them?
Yeah. I think that's kind of, and I've noticed when I've done that in hindsight, and I'm like, okay, like we can maybe tweak that a little bit and maybe rein it back in a little, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Matt saying cash should never be sent by mail. If you do send gift cards, write down all the info so it can still be used. You won't believe how many cards get shredded in the mail.
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Gift cards through email, but also make sure that you enter in the correct email address for the recipient.
It's very important.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah. So you're not just walking up with a receipt saying, hey, somebody bought this for me, but they don't have the actual gift card. Can you help me?
So I have a story. I can tell the story of when I bought something where I was like, oh man, this is like a real thoughtful, the hot United States Post Office tips we need.
Hey.
That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Like Scooter coming in hot with the tips.
Yeah.
In the right season as well. Busiest time of year, I'm sure. But so I bought what I thought was a very thoughtful gift.
Oh.
You know, me and my brother shared the love of the cartoon Rocko's Modern Life. And I had the opportunity to purchase a production cell from the show.
Those are cool.
Yeah, which is a dope thing. I was like, hey, you know, this is nice. And it was one of the episodes that we always kind of quoted back and forth. And I'm like, oh, this is great. And this is and I'm like, you know, this is nice, thoughtful gift. And I gave it to him, and it was met with a lot of confusion and a lot of like, oh, okay. And it was set off to the side.
Oh no.
And I was just like, huh, that's not what I was expecting at all.
and the thing is knowing you, that is a beautiful gift.
It's a wonderful
beautiful gesture.
It's a wonderful.
You telling that story, I'm like, oh my god, that's like so sentimental. Like that's so like
right. It's a beautiful gift.
And maybe it's a you thing.
Oh, it's definitely.
Maybe 100%. As much as like this whole thing is like a me thing, like you got your whole thing going.
Oh, 100%. So the whole situation, the whole gift giving thing is, again, you got to know your audience.
Yeah.
Because I swear my brother would have been over the moon with like an Abercrombie and Fitch gift card. Like he would have loved that way more.
Dude, than
what the fuck I got him.
Some people don't like receiving gifts. And again, like they'd rather be gift card people. They'd rather be the type of person who's like, listen, I'm going to go out and buy whatever I want whenever I need it. If you want to help me in that adventure, buy me a gift card. These are the stores I like. This is how much I typically spend. You know?
Exactly.
Or if you're just the type of person who has too much shit and you don't want more boxes of shit, buy him a gift card.
For the love of God.
For the love of God, just buy them a gift card. It's okay. They won't love you any less. In fact, they'll love you all the same. It's okay.
Right. It's perfectly fine. Now, how do you feel about the gift from the thrift store?
It depends. Like, I got nothing against it.
Because we just went, okay, again, we talked about clutch times to go to the thrift store, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't been to the thrift store in a minute. I got to go this
Clutch time to go to the thrift store?
Yeah.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, before they're going to open for Black Friday, because even the thrift store, I was just there. I picked up 2 gifts. And I picked up an item that I had been eyeballing for a very long time.
Really?
Yes.
Like eyeballing it at the thrift store, or just like in general, and it happened to be
in general.
Oh shit!
For my home studio, for my podcast studio, I wanted a, basically like a mount for a monitor that's on a rolly cart, so I can move it around. These things usually run for about $100 on Amazon. $15, brand fucking new.
Look at you.
At the goddamn Goodwill the day before Thanksgiving. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I got to do some hunting this weekend. This weekend's going to be a big weekend for me. Friday.
A catch-up weekend.
Oh, dude, I got so much catch. I've been so fucking busy. Tomorrow, this is going to be the two of us. We're going to have a nice day in. Nice relaxing. Friday, we got to do a little bit of a prep because we're having some people over on Saturday. But Friday,
you're having people over?
Yeah, we're gonna do like a little potluck. Yeah, like we're actually gonna use our home for like entertaining guests for once.
I mean, it's big enough.
I mean, it's big enough, and it's been long enough. Like we got to start inviting people over more often. So we're like, hey, Thanksgiving, let's do a potluck the Saturday after. And so we've got some people coming over. We're gonna make way too much food. It's gonna be a good time. But
that sounds amazing.
Because I started the new gig recently. I was in Denmark all last week. I was in California 2 weeks before that. I've been around, but I haven't been able to hit up my shops. Haven't been able to go to my stores. So I think Friday, got to do some Black Friday shopping. Okay, and again, Black Friday shopping is mostly for me. Okay.
Well, so let's talk about this for a minute, because you are a notorious Black Friday self buyer.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm sure, Christy, back me up, probably infuriates everybody.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Like, and I hear this all the time because I am that type of person. If I want something, I just fucking go buy it. But I've been told that I am hard to shop for, and I would love to know.
Okay.
Everyone in the chat that knows, is Kevin hard to shop for? Because he fucking buys everything that he wants.
I don't know. Apparently, and Christy, keep me honest here. I think Christy's already done with me.
Oh shit!
Like I think she's finished. I think maybe a couple more things. I'll let her speak up on that if she wants to or not. But there have been a lot of boxes. There have been a lot of boxes showing up over the last couple of weeks. And
call me impressed.
And some of the hints she's laid down, I'm like, you had a plan this year? not that she hasn't had a plan in previous years, but she had a very specific plan this year, from what I gather.
Okay,
and I think it's going to be a little bit unexpected.
An unexpected plan.
Yeah.
Wasn't
something that I wouldn't normally go out and get for myself?
You're pretty well done.
Oh. Yeah. Cool.
It's turn of phrase right there.
But no, I do know
he already got one of his damn gifts.
That is true. She did already give me one of the gifts. Because there was a sizing issue.
Oh.
So there was an urgency to make sure I got the right size. And I kind of knew what they were before she gave it to me.
Oh, so you'd been clued in.
Yeah.
There are hints along the way.
Yeah, because we got the same email, and on the same day as getting the email, she did a thing where I was like, I know what you're up to. And then...
see, these motherfuckers can't be discreet with their goddamn fucking marketing. Like, what the fuck? Blakely, she might be done, but I don't know if it's because you're easy. It's probably because she's just that damn
No,
good.
she is good. Christy is notoriously a good gift giver. She loves giving gifts. She's very generous, and she does a phenomenal job. I don't know that anything can top what she got me for Christmas last year. But who knows? Maybe she'll top me again. Or hey, maybe. Maybe she'll top it this year. Maybe, man. Who knows? This will be a good year. But yeah, but like Black Friday. Where's the technical difficulty screen when you need it? But yeah, so Black Friday. I'm gonna go out and buy a bunch of shit for myself.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, because I need I also primarily Black Friday is when I basically do my yearly video game and Blu-ray buy.
Well, it's about you kind of have to
because I bought that fucking PS5 and I haven't bought a goddamn game for it yet.
Oh, that's right. You do have a PS5.
I got a PS5 and I haven't bought a fucking game for it. I've had it for 4 months. I've been playing Tony Hawk and Fortnite for the last 4 months. Both of them were free.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, go get fucking something for it, would you?
Yeah. So I gotta buy some stuff. And, I'm back into the physical media, but there's some gotta go out. I gotta go out early Saturday, if I can. Maybe hit up a couple of the thrift shops, and then Sunday there's another flea market. So I'm gonna hit that shit up.
Okay.
Black Friday.
I haven't seen anything impressive though. For the deals, there hasn't been anything that's jumped out at me as of yet. Anyway,
feel like Fenton bought a PS5, only has 3 games, plays only 2. Well, yeah. I mean, who's got the time?
Well, the 2 wrestling games, right?
I don't know how many wrestling games there are.
No?
I know there's the one.
Just one? Okay.
At least one. I feel like the deals, it's sort of... Retail has gotten to a weird point where you don't need to wait until Black Friday anymore.
No.
They're going to run a big President's Day sale. They're going to run a big Memorial Day sale. They're going to run a big 4th of July sale. They're going to run a midsummer sale. They're going to do a sale late summer, early fall. And then Black Friday is always going to kick off at the beginning of November. WWE Madden. Okay,
yeah. It's weird too because I should have just bought my son something that I was going to buy him last year, but I didn't have the money.
Okay.
And it came on sale this year, and probably last week, it was the cheapest I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah.
Ever. And I'm just like, wait a minute, why is it? But I'm also thinking, is it going to go down even more? And I'm like, there's not really. There's really not a chance
at this point. I mean, you might get a couple of websites that'll do flash deals. Those are typically the websites you will want to wait a little bit for, unless it's like, hey, flash deal, get this at this price. You might, if they're doing a flash deal, they might do another flash deal a couple days later for different products and stuff. Like those would be the websites to wait on. If you're going to a Best Buy or a general retailer, and they've got, you know, like flat rate discounts across the board. It's, hey, save up to list site wide. The likelihood of them coming out and doing a steeper sale later in that holiday period is kind of unlikely because they know they're going to get backlash. Because it's not that they wouldn't, you know, honor those deals, but they don't want to go through the trouble of thousands of people emailing their customer service department saying, hey, what the fuck? And then having their customer service be tied up because they basically undercut themselves. Most retailers won't do that, at least ones that are smart.
Well, that's the thing. And the problem is, like, I don't know about you, but, like, I've been back in, like, probably like 2010 to 2015, somewhere around that time, companies were doing that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, it's made this, like, skeptical skin, like, where I'm just like, I can't pull the trigger because I know I'm gonna get fucked. I can't pull the trigger because I know I'm gonna get fucked.
I think nowadays, yeah, you would have definitely gotten that in like the early 2010s because I think a lot of it was still new, a lot of it was still fresh, and I think a lot of businesses weren't doing deals to this extent. I think nowadays you're going to run into more companies that, again, don't want to undercut themselves because they don't want to overload their staff. And at the end of the day, it's really not worth it to do a steeper deal because if you're a retailer and you come out and say like, hey, our Black Friday deals are available now. The whole point is to try to get people to buy early because you want people to buy early to basically burn off as much inventory as you can before the end of the year. Have enough lead time for your logistics so you can get shit shipped out sooner. You can get stuff shipped out before the holidays so that you have that push of like, shop now, get it before the holidays, save big. Like those are all key selling points that you want to market to your customers, and you want.
I hope everyone's taking notes. Like this is great.
Dude, I'm writing a fucking book here. You don't want to piss off the customer, especially this time of year, because enough backlash around a holiday season, that's enough to basically kill your customer base and have people go shop elsewhere. You know, to go find better deals elsewhere. But you're gonna get the competition of, hey, like everybody else is going to start launching their deals on this day. Let's launch it 3 days sooner. Let's launch it a week sooner so that you could undercut your competition and basically get their customers onto your side because you're giving them those sweet deals. And you don't want to come out 3 weeks later and say like, hey, that thing you just saved 50% on, well, guess what? You can save 75% on it now. Like,
yeah, and that's the fear. That's the fear, though, because because it's happened before. And it's like one of those things of like, you know, your reputation is everything, you know, because like there's certain places where that's happened.
Sure.
Where I'm like, I can't pull the trigger here because I know.
Maybe more of like the lower tier. You see a lot of those sort of, I call them Instagram retailers. A lot of the brands you've never heard of, but they're always running Instagram ads. They're always running Facebook ads. The only time you ever see them is through an advertisement. Those are the companies, those are the websites that are probably going to pull that shit. But if you're shopping at like, you know, a reputable brand name, they're not going to burn you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So lesson to everyone. Don't buy Raycons.
Don't buy Raycons, no matter what discount code you have.
Exactly. They only show up on Facebook, Instagram, and podcasts, and they fucking suck. So there you go.
There you go.
Just saved you money this season.
Yeah. Use that money and put it towards a gift card for somebody you care about.
We should have gift cards.
Should we?
Sure.
For what?
Well, okay. So I've been thinking about us.
Okay.
You know, been thinking about us for a long time now. We've been doing this for a long time. We've asked nothing from anybody.
No, we haven't.
You know, we've always done this for free. We're men of the people.
Is that you subscribe?
Boom. But this whole thing about Twitter is rebranding. They're going through a rebranding process.
Are they going through a rebranding, or are they just going through damage control?
One and the same. One and the same.
Perhaps.
So I was thinking, what if we charged $8 to watch this show?
Fuck no. I wouldn't pay $8 to do this show.
But you get a golden check mark that you're a fan of this show.
We don't have the capacity to do that.
I'm trying to use the Twitter method.
I mean, are we going to send people golden check marks in the mail?
I mean, we can send them golden anything.
What would people want? Like, if we were to do a membership?
That's a great question. That is a fucking wonderful question.
Like, what would we do as like a Patreon? Like, let's say we were to do a Patreon, $5 a month. What would that entail? What would be worth it? Because it would like ad free. Like, we don't have ads, so you're already getting the shit ad free. Need a yearly Patreon gift cards. What about OnlyFans account? When is the pro wrestling T store opening? I'm not opening a pro wrestling T store.
No, I'm not giving them
money. I care too much about all of your credit card information. I'd rather open up like a fucking, what the hell is it called? Fucking one of those T-shirt like one of those non-PWT.
Oh websites. Yeah, like a fucking Spreadshirt or some shit.
It was like I keep thinking T-Fury, but that's not the right one.
What's the one that's like Rubble or some shit?
There's like another one. There's one that I see used all the time by people.
Right. Where we don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And we get a cut.
We just need to provide the designs. They provide and take a cut.
They do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if we were ever to charge for anything, it'd be for additional content. This is what it would be. You would pay your $5 a month to have no broken promises. Because we promise a lot on this show and don't deliver on any of it.
$5.
So
it's so sad. Pay $5 a month and you won't have broken promises. Bonus, don't be an asshole. Actual Kevin business cards. Redbubble is one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say, but I feel like I don't know things.
I feel like for $5 a month, like we'd have to do like maybe like a quarterly thing where like every quarter we send something.
A quarter?
Yeah.
A brain wreck quarter every quarter?
Ooh, like a coin.
Yeah. People are into that shit.
Oh, we could do like we could do a coin for like every year you've been subscribed.
Okay.
Like a special coin.
Like, and if you make it so long, we give you a watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could do business cards.
That's a great question. He's done his.
I have been. Yeah, I got what 7 days left this month
to get 2 of them in.
I've been traveling. Okay, listen. I am now a world traveler.
You are.
I've been.
You've been outside the world.
I've been outside the world. I went to foreign countries. It was great. We could do coins, but it would have to be like a coin a year, and you have to be subscribed for like a full 12 months.
Yeah, none of this like we're jumping on at the last minute to get the coin.
Yeah.
No.
Listen, you
gotta be hardcore.
You don't get to jump on this at the last minute and get the trophy. You got to be part of it from day one. But we could do like a yearly coin.
You want to get like statues of us that we could give to people?
Oh, we should do that fucking thing where you can get like a 3D printed statue with us. Mm-hmm. So like you just gotta like send in your face, and then like we'll do like a.
I mean, Fenton, they're kindling now, so like that works out.
Oh, hey. Okay. We could do like a bonus pod. We could do like a bonus pod. Like,
you get
with
all
guests.
the fucking Jason Axe merch that never sold.
I mean, like, we could do bonus material, but I also feel like that material would be better served as like helping us grow our channel organically.
The material we always say we're going to do, but never get to have the tough fucking time to do.
I know, really. I mean, I guess like one thing we could do is like we could have more people. Like we could have our Patreon guests like in on it. Like
right.
Like review a match or review a show.
Okay.
And then like
all right.
And then like we all kind of sit around and get silly and
we do like people are into those Discord channels.
Ooh, we could do a private Discord. Yeah.
There we go.
We have a Discord. We could probably even open that up to some of our friends.
We probably could.
Right. Yeah, but like we could do like a private Discord where we share, you know, pictures of food, thoughts,
opinion. You know, the Sunday brunch idea.
The Sunday we could do Sunday brunch.
Was a great idea minus the food.
The fucking price. What was the Price is Right thing we were gonna do?
Oh, we were gonna watch Bob.
We were gonna watch like we were gonna invite people on to watch Bob with us, and then we were gonna try to guess all the prices from the 1970s episodes.
It's a genius idea.
It's a genius idea. Okay, so like there are legs to
we
this
just need
idea.
your $5.
We just have to charge. No. It's more than just we have to charge $5. We have to charge our friends $5 to hang out with us. That's basically what we're doing. We're basically trying to scam our friends into hanging out with us.
Sorry, guys.
Just tell more people to subscribe so we can get up to 1,000.
Yeah, no, it's way easier if you do that. You can keep your $5 and everything.
I know, really.
So,
yeah, I don't know if a Patreon is worth it.
But going back to the Twitter thing, like, what did you make of all this? Like, what's your whole take on this whole thing?
Man, it's just like, fuck. I'm tired. I'm just so tired of it all. I mean, listen. As a marketing professional, the social media is important for a number of reasons. It is very good for brand exposure. It's good for brand relevancy. It's good for brand advocacy. And it's good to help build your authority within the space in which you exist. However, try running a fucking ad on Facebook. Can you believe that like somebody gave that motherfucker millions of dollars to develop Facebook?
Right.
I'm still business admin for my previous employer. And the only reason I'm still the admin of the business is because I legitimately am restricted from removing myself because of some policy on Facebook. I cannot remove myself or add anybody else. Therefore, I'm stuck with this business attached to my account,
which is wild.
And nobody will help.
No.
And think of Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and the impact Facebook has had on the world. Mm-hmm. Not just online, not just within a digital community, but the world. And they don't have people that can remove a business from my account.
Isn't that crazy?
So the system is flawed. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it goes to show you, and I don't know, like, I've had this kind of realization lately. Mm-hmm. And it's just a matter of getting older, I think. Mm. Where I've had a couple experiences lately where I've gotten introspective a little bit, you know, I've thought about things, thought about life, the meaning, some deep shit. And then I saw some fucking crazy lights and they were awesome. But like, nobody fucking knows what they're doing. Everyone is going through life. Like, very few people have a plan. Okay?
No, brother.
Like Taylor Swift has a plan. Mm-hmm. And that's great. And it's working for her.
Oh, yeah.
Probably about 95% of people don't have a plan. And they're just, we're going. Some of us are trying our best. Some of us are just getting by. But we're just going. And that's with all this business talk, we are going to talk about buy paycheck in just a minute.
Wild news.
Fucking wild news. We're going to get into that. But like most people don't know what they're doing.
No.
And so when you go and you have these expectations and these expectations aren't being met by something where you're like, there's no reason for my expectations not to be met. And you're just like, for me, I'm just like, oh, because like they're just people and like nobody really knows what's happening or what's going on. And they have a million things going on, who the people they employ have a million things going on, who the people that they oversee have a million things going on. So everyone's just trying to fucking keep this thing kind of afloat until the sun explodes.
More or
so
less.
There you have
it. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is. But like in terms of Twitter, like I'm sorry, did I move too fast?
Pretty fast there.
No, but like seriously, like in terms of Twitter, like it's it's a shit show. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's a shit show.
Yeah.
And the thing is like Twitter's not going anywhere.
No.
It's not.
No.
No matter how many people want to say, "Oh, if this is the last night on Twitter."
I don't know. People said that about MySpace though.
What's up?
Like people said MySpace was never going away.
I mean, technically, MySpace still exists.
Does it though?
It does. I mean, it's still there. It's there. I think it's there. Is it there? Wait, is MySpace actually still there? Let's see.
But the point was, it was such a staple in everybody's life.
Yeah, MySpace is still here.
For that year and a half that it was around.
What?
MySpace?
MySpace was around. Dude, MySpace was around for like 5 years. It was around for a while. I used MySpace through, like, from high school through, like, most of my college career. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 years.
No, that was about 6 years.
You were on MySpace for that long?
Yeah.
I remember when you graduated. Why?
No, but I remember the exodus. Because Facebook, like when I got into college, Facebook I think was still only accessible to people who were in college. And I remember joining Facebook. It was right in that borderline. It was still kind of, it was like kind of on it, like the change was coming, but it wasn't really there yet. Because I remember joining Facebook and being like, this place sucks. This is stupid. I don't like it. Deleting my account, and then a year later joining it back up again because I was in college and a lot of people I knew in college were using it. So I was like, oh, I want to do the thing where I can pick the 5 celebrities I want to join the apocalypse with. but that's what Facebook was. It was put a list together and share it with your friends and tell them what movies you like. Like that's all we were doing on Facebook. Fast forward 10 years and you're finding out your uncle is a racist. Like that was kind of, it went from like, hey, I want to join the apocalypse with Macho Man Randy Savage, and then it's
who was still alive at the time.
Who was still alive at the time. And then it was like racist uncle. But like with Twitter, like Twitter just kind of evolved. I feel like Twitter had a more natural evolution where like you didn't really notice the changes over time. I mean, maybe some people did, but it was like more slow to roll out. But I feel like where it is now is sort of like this. It's kind of like.
Well, I remember when Twitter was like the thing that you posted, and you assumed that your name was the beginning. So like you assumed that like
it was because it was like Kevin is
doing something.
Doing this.
Yes.
It was literally status updates.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
And I remember doing that for too long when it had moved on, but I was still doing that thing. And I'm just being like, oh, this isn't what this is anymore. And then you kind of move on and it
was
adapts.
No longer Kevin is taking a shit. It was, you know,
they're talking about fucking
your racist
the earth
uncle
being flat and shit. Yeah.
Your uncle got on Twitter. Now he's racist there as well.
And then,
he's really into this.
But then he got
guy.
shadow banned and everything's great.
And he got shadow banned and everything's fine. But like the whole debacle with like Elon and just like the Exodus and everything. Like the one thing I will say. Actually, two things I'll say. I think we're heading into an interesting time again because, and I feel like I said this on the show within the last year at least. For the longest time, I felt like we have been at a point where nothing new is being created.
Yes.
I felt like, you know, within the last 20 years, there were a handful of moments in time where you truly felt like something new was coming around the corner. And I'm not talking about like fucking TikTok, you know, or like Snapchat or any of that stuff. Like that's just all that stuff is derivative. It's all been done before. I mean, like a game-changing thing that really shifted how people interact with one another. That was Facebook. That was Twitter. And at a point, that was MySpace. You know, that was AOL Instant Messenger. Like, all these things came and some went. But for the better part of the last decade, I feel like there really hasn't been a lot of new innovation. I feel like where we are now, it's not so much about, hey, there's this new innovative thing coming on. It's, hey, people are going to start migrating and becoming more separate. And the communities are going to get smaller, but they're going to become more specific. So I see other platforms having the potential to grow in size now. I mean, you know, you talk about companies like Hive Social, which apparently Hive Social is a handful of people that nobody knows about, and they're running a very simplified version of Twitter right now, which is a potential alternative if you're sick and tired of Twitter.
Right.
You have Mastodon, which I still don't quite understand, but people apparently like it, and apparently it's really specific and really focused on different servers that cater to different groups and audiences and interests and things like that. I don't know if there's any other ones out there, but like I'm sure that there are more. So like I think right now what you have is opportunity to get away from the noise and fall into a community that you're really interested in. Going back to the Twitter thing, the one thing that is like cool is like I'm interested in the fact that there's a shakeup going on. However, at the same time, and you know, I see a lot of people cheering for, you know, downfall of Twitter and the downfall of like a lot of these social media groups. Keep in mind too that like there are actual like people who work at these places, and like not for nothing, like they're just trying to do their job. And at the end of the day, when you hear about all these people getting laid off, I mean, like Facebook just, I think, laid off like over 200 people in Austin. You have however many people getting canned over at Twitter for whatever reason. FetLife? What the?
Google it.
Okay. But like, there are actual people behind the scenes who are like probably pulling their hair out right now because of all the stress and everything. So like, you know, cheer for things to get better. Don't cheer for the downfall of shit.
Well, that's the thing too, is like the robots are coming. So, you know, the worst thing we want is for people to lose their jobs. You Googled
it. Specified communities. All right. Yo, do we need to be on here?
Yo, maybe.
2023, let's get weird. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
Well, we need to find a lane because our lanes haven't been working.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find a lane very quickly here.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, like, but here's the thing too. Like, I'm coming to the point now, and I think it's like I said, like getting to that age type of thing, I'm very close to like just being okay with shouting into the void. Like
Yeah.
I'm very much getting to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? Facebook is okay. Twitter's okay. But I don't want anything new.
Just
I don't want to learn a thing.
and like
You
that's
know?
fine. Like I would say to that, just do things that entertain yourself.
Oh, that's all I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm popping me all day. Imagine what it's like to be me.
Imagine.
It's great.
Great. Yeah.
So we got to end tonight. We only got a couple minutes, but we have to talk about the big Disney
Talk
news.
about your boy.
Oh man, what a fucking
what is
wild
happening over there in the house of
wild
Mouse?
week it's been. Holy shit. So for those of you that don't know, Disney, part of the reason why I moved to where I moved last year, it's kind of been in a downward spiral.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Titanic situation for the past like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It has been nothing but bad news after worse news after worse decision after bad news after everything. Time and time again. The quality of the theme parks has plummeted. The price of everything has skyrocketed. Things they're charging you more for giving you less than what you got previously.
Yeah.
So and it's just been it's been hard to be a Disney fan at some points. Just because of some of the decisions they made. But boy, let me tell you something. There's few things in life that you remember where you were when they have, like, I remember that I was in English class in 8th grade when those planes hit the towers.
Dude, I was too.
Fucking wild, right?
Wow.
And I remember like being on this show when the NBA shut down for COVID.
Dude, yeah. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. We thought it was over.
Dude. Tom Hanks got COVID on this show. Trump got impeached on this show.
That's true.
The NBA shut down.
And I will never forget where I was when I heard that Bob Chapek was fired.
Oh, I know where I was. Where were you?
I was in the middle of a midterm.
Oh, I was taking a shit.
I was taking my midterm test, and I got an alert on my phone, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I said, "To hell with all this shit. This doesn't matter. I gotta read
school. Who needs school?
Yeah, who needs this shit? Like, I need to fucking ding dong. The witch is dead."
Yeah.
So like, Bob Chapek was taking over as CEO when Bob Iger stepped down. And folks, for those of you that don't know, Bob Iger brought us a Galaxy's Edge. Is a huge accomplishment. Toy Story Land, fucking like 4 hotels.
You like hotels? Cool.
Phenomenal shit. And then he was retiring, and then they replaced him with this guy, Bob Chapek, who famously said that the biggest entertainment that Disney can provide, and the thing that people want most for entertainment is shopping and places to shop. That's who they put in charge.
What is it about these? I feel like every major company does this shit. They always hire on somebody to lead like this huge thing that has all this notoriety and all this fandom, and this person comes in, and it's just like, fucking. The only people who watch these types of movies are fucking virgins. And
right.
It's like, oh, cool. You just gonna shit on like your entire audience?
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Nice.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild that these people get into power. But anyway, so he fucking ran his and of course, like, the pandemic didn't help. Like, he was basically like given the keys like right before COVID, but it didn't matter because his idea was, we're gonna cut budgets, we're gonna fire people, we're gonna charge you more for less, so that we can make the biggest profit that we can make so that our shareholders are happy.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out that they pissed off their fans enough to where they lost money to where their shareholders weren't happy. So the board of directors decided you gots to go, and we're bringing back the guy that retired. We're gonna fucking just back up a pickup truck full of money to his front door and say, hey man, how would you like to come back for like 2 years? And here's like $100 million.
You don't undercut your customers. Don't do it.
So it was amazing news. Like, I don't know how. I've never heard of it before. I don't know if you have. Have you ever heard of a top level exec going into retirement, having the new guy fuck it up so bad that they pay you any type of money that you want to come back out of retirement just to fix the fuck up the guy did? I can't think of any situation.
I can't think of a specific situation. I'm sure it's happened before. I don't know. I haven't been able to do the math yet, so maybe if you know, leave it down in the chat or in the comments.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you this is a goddamn miracle. Tiny Tim is gonna live. Like they're going to fucking fix this goddamn sinking ship. And as someone who, the reason I moved down here was like, they're gonna open a Star Wars land. Like, how the fuck could I not be here?
I know.
Like, that was all taken into consideration, and it's all because the guy who's now back in charge, who's gonna be running the fucking boat for at least 2 years now. I am thrilled, if you cannot tell.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting. Like I've kind of been on the outside of everything. But I've heard the rumblings. I know people have been upset. I know people haven't been a fan of this of the new Bob. And I saw a lot of people cheering the return of Bob Iger.
Which okay. You have to think about this. Okay. The severance package for Bob Chapek, when he was fired, it was released. They had to pay out his contract.
Sure.
$50 million.
Fuck him. I could do that job.
Okay. But think about this. Think about doing your job so poorly that the entire world cheers when they find out you have been let go. Think about that for a second.
It's, it's funny too, because like we kind of scoff at the fact that like this guy's getting paid $50 million on his way out, but at the same time, like think about this. You did so bad at your job that this company is willing to pay you $50 million to go home. Like, some people might see that and be like, oh, well, like, homie was probably tanking, or he probably just didn't give a fuck and he was fucking off, or just trying to do whatever.
No, he was trying. He was trying really hard.
Even if that is the case, let's say it is, be that as it may, the fact still remains. You did so bad at your job that they're paying you more money than what half of the country will probably ever make in their lives combined to go the fuck home.
It's fucking wild,
it's
right?
Wild.
It's wild. So like, part of me, like, for a minute, I'm just like, man, to publicly know that, like, you, like, when the history books are written, this dude is
he's
going
to be
down
in a textbook for all the wrong reasons.
He's going to
be in a business textbook as like a, hey, let's all fucking see how not to do things.
Let's not be a Chapek.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to become an adjective.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I don't know. It's fucking wild, man. Let's see here.
And saying that's
Fenton
the
says
problem
that's the
with that's the problem with these corporate contracts. There should be a stipulation that if you do a certain level of work and it gets below that, they could cut it and not fulfill that contract. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, yeah. But like, you know, union and labor laws and
well, the fuck of it is, and this is the best part. So last week, okay, so Homie got fired on Sunday, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
Last Monday, before he got fired, he came out and said that the company is going to be doing layoffs.
Yeah, they are.
And apparently, the story broke that come Friday of that week, they approached Bob Iger, the board of directors did, to make the offer for him to come back. And once, through the weekend, they came to an agreement. They told Bob Chapek that he was fired, or as the memo said, stepped down, 15 minutes before they announced it to the public.
Wait, what?
So they came to the agreement with Iger on Friday. Sunday, the announcement came that Chapek was stepping down. Chapek found out about this, that he was being asked to step down 15 minutes before the public knew.
Oh. So, like, they were quick with it.
They were quick, and they did not give him any opportunity to say anything.
They said, here's your 50 mil. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, you did really fucking shitty at your job, Bob. Go home. Wow.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Well, look at that.
Yeah, so wild fucking story, but at the same time, it's the season of hope. And as a Disney fan, we now have hope.
Well, there you go.
Which is a wonderful thing to walk into the holiday season with.
There you go. Well, and hey, folks, we hope you walk into the holiday season with all sorts of happiness and joy, just like you can get right here each and every week on this show. That's right, because we go live on Wednesdays, 10/9 Central, right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. Maybe we'll have a show tomorrow night?
We're not doing anything, so...
Oh, you guys want to do a show?
I mean, sure, if you guys want to do a show.
I mean, we're probably down to do a show. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it costs to get him back. To come out of retirement to say this shit. Like I said, like, if they paid fucking Chapek 50 mil to go away, I'm assuming at least double to get Iger there.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
Wow.
Yeah, we might do a show tomorrow. Yeah, so, we got some private shit that we got to catch up on too. So.
But yeah, so be sure to stick around and be sure to follow, as we will probably be going live tomorrow night with an all new episode of Don't to Be an Asshole. It's the show where we like to read Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit that happen to all be within a very similar theme and topic, and then we judge them, and we try to crown ourselves a new royal asshole each and every other week right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. We got some other content probably coming up here real soon, because I still need to hit 2 streams.
Yeah, you got some shit to do
before the end of the month, and I'm gonna do it. Basically, I have between now and next Wednesday to do it, because
you're leaving again, right?
No, I've got guests coming.
Oh, you got guests. That's right.
We have family coming into town. So it'll be, well, actually, because next Wednesday is the last day of the month, so.
That's right.
That's true. So I basically have this weekend. Because
when you're out shopping, be sure to check the old YouTube and the kids nowadays, they bring their earbuds to the stores.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck wants to listen to nothing while you're shopping when you can be listening to Kevin Graham on Fortnite, poning nerds, as he says.
Listen. So this is gonna be a big weekend this is going to be a big weekend for video game purchasing. So maybe I'll bust out a new game or two. Maybe I'll go through and put together some themes. Maybe I'll start a new game to be playing through here soon too. So, I gotta figure something out. I gotta do something. Because I don't want to just do these last minute ones, man. I'm like, I know I've been doing.
You're so close.
I'm so close.
You're so close.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put together just live stream. Yo, I could just live stream me shopping. That's a good fucking idea, Patrick. Maybe I'll do that.
See what you want to buy yourself.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
There you go.
There's some ideas here. There's some ideas. I'm gonna be like I get really self-conscious when I go to like in stores and I like I like record and stuff because I'm like,
oh no, well yeah, like you have to learn to be okay to be the douchebag with the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
Oh, you're there
because I just because I just take on the persona of I don't care about anybody but myself.
I mean that's fair too.
So once you take on that persona, you're just like, today's Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we'll subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And follow along on Twitter at BrainWreckTV. We'll let you know the next time we're going live. But be sure to come around tomorrow night as we're more likely going to be going live with another episode of Don't Be an Asshole. That's really all I've got. Hey, have a good Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah, enjoy the worst holiday of the year.
Enjoy the worst holiday with your family. And, safe and happy, healthy. There you go.
Yeah, like that parade, I guess.
Yeah.
So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
This has been your show.
Peace.